Good evening, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this evening, motorcyclist critically injured in St. James crash. A motorcyclist was rushed to hospital in critical condition following a collision with a motorcar along the Long Bay Main Road in St. James on Sunday afternoon. According to residents, the incident occurred around 12 p.m. and the impact of the collision threw the motorcyclist from his bike. He was assisted by a passing motorist and transported to the Falmouth Public General Hospital, where he was admitted in serious condition. A female occupant of the motorcar also sustained injuries and was later taken to hospital. Her condition is not known. It is unclear whether the motorcyclist was wearing a helmet at the time of the crash. Police have since launched an investigation to determine the circumstances surrounding the incident. Man charged after allegedly stealing electronics from a Kingston home. Detectives assigned to the Kingston Eastern Police Division have charged a 21-year-old man with the theft of electronic items from a house in the parish in April. He is Daniel Walsh of Gilstress Street, Kingston 2, according to a police statement issued Sunday. According to reports from the Electron Road Police, the incident occurred around 2:15 p.m. on Sunday, April 27, after a woman securely locked her bedroom door and went to bed. Upon waking, she allegedly discovered that her cell phone was missing. A further check revealed that her house had been broken into and several items had been stolen. Among the missing items were a Samsung Galaxy A04e smartphone valued at $18,000, a black 15-inch Lenovo laptop worth $40,000, a black Samsung Galaxy A14 valued at $25,000, a 10-inch tablet costing $25,000, and a 14-inch Lenovo laptop valued at $20,000. The woman raised an alarm, and Walsh was later reportedly seen attempting to sell a laptop resembling one of the stolen devices. A report was subsequently made to the police, and the search of Walsh's residence was conducted. He later turned himself in and was arrested and charged, following a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. Meanwhile, the Clarendon police have charged 43-year-old Jerome Green, otherwise called the Black Pearl, of Hazard Drive in Maypen, with a simple larceny following an incident in the parish on February 13. The Maypen police report that the complainant rented a jackhammer to Green for 4 days. Green reportedly did not return the equipment to the complainant. The incident was reported to the police, and Green was subsequently arrested. Man shot dead in Stony Hill, St. Andrew. A man was shot and killed along Brooks Level Road in Stony Hill, St. Andrew on Sunday. The incident happened around 1:30 p.m. His identity has not yet been released. He was a resident of the area and operated a public passenger vehicle, the news understands. Residents reported hearing explosions and called the police. The man was taken to a hospital where he was pronounced dead. Road deaths trending upwards, 138 killed as of May 9, says ITA. There has been a sharp uptick in fatal traffic crashes over the past 4 weeks, which has pushed the number of people killed on the nation's roads to 138 as of Friday, May 9. The deaths resulted from 124 fatal crashes, the Island Traffic Authority revealed in its latest daily crash report released on Friday. The ITA said fatalities have decreased by 9 percentage points when compared to prior year, while fatal crashes are down 5% during the similar period in 2024. Motorcyclists continue to top the list in terms of category road users killed, with 40 or 29% as of May 9. Pedestrians come next with 32 fatalities or 23%, followed by drivers of private motor vehicles with 29 fatalities or 21%. 17 private motor vehicle passengers were killed during the period, making up 12% of the overall death count. Meanwhile, 7 pedal cyclists, 5 pillion passengers, and 4 passengers of commercial passenger vehicles were also killed. combined vulnerable road users, pedestrians, pedal cyclists, motorcyclists, and pillion passengers account for 61% of all road deaths this year. Males account for 85%, while females account for 15% of all fatalities since the start of the year. Soldier charged after being held with a large quantity of fuel. A Jamaica Defense Force soldier who was held on Thursday with a larger quantity of fuel during an operation in St. Elizabeth was remanded when he appeared in court Friday. 30-year-old Private Kevin Duval is to return to court on May 13. The soldier is charged with unlawful possession of goods. The court was informed that during the joint police-military operation, a property occupied by Private Duval was searched. During the search, a total of 25 gallons of fuel was found. When cautioned, he reportedly told the police that he had stolen the fuel for resale. But while at the Black River police station being processed, he reportedly changed his previous explanation and told the police that he had bought the fuel for resale. The soldier was ordered to give his fingerprints to the police. JFJ wants strategic deployment of body-worn cameras. Jamaicans for Justice has welcomed the updates from the Jamaica Constabulary Force on the rollout and expansion of body-worn cameras following a high-level meeting with Police Commissioner Dr. Kevin Blake and the members of the High Command on May 2. The meeting comes following a peaceful protest by the human rights advocacy group on April 29. The protest called attention to the lack of BWC footage referenced in any of the 189 fatal police shootings recorded in 2024, despite reports that 750 cameras were in circulation. The JCF advised that 674 of the existing 750 cameras are deployed daily among Beta Patrol officers and the Public Safety and the Traffic Enforcement Branch, with the remainder used for training. The force also revealed that procurement for an additional 1,000 cameras is nearing completion, with plans to acquire a further 3,000 units over the next 3 fiscal years. JFJ has called for strategic deployment of the devices beyond the routine patrols. The group emphasized the importance of equipping officers involved in tactical and planned operations, particularly those in communities under zones of special operations and the areas with historically low trust in police. Specifically, JFJ advocates for the acquisition of specialized BWCs designed for discrete and rugged tactical operations. The call for expanding and the strategic use of BWCs comes against a backdrop of rising fatal encounters with the security forces. According to preliminary data from the Independent Commission of Investigations, there have been 115 police-related fatalities between January and May 2025, more than double the 47 recorded over the same period in 2024, marking a 145% increase. Thank you everyone for watching. See you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for another news update.